My name is Danielle Enriquez, and my uncle is a mortician. A few weeks ago, he invited us to take whatever we wanted from the house of a client. I was told that the man died in the living room, a suicide. He was there for a month before the smell gave him away. I was excited to go see a house where somebody actually died. When I was younger, I loved reading ghost stories. I could relate to ghosts. They were confused and lost. From the outside, the house looked like somebody was moving out. Boxes and garbage piled in the front. The bare laundry room welcomed us inside. Washing machine and dryer already gone. Dust lines where they once stood. The kitchen still had the fridge and the stove. A stout red tank, about the size of a propane canister next to it. I flipped through the CD rack. There was a lot of classical music. Some Queen, Blondie, and a Depeche Mode greatest hits album. Things that I would always look up on YouTube. I grabbed an armload and put them in the car. There was a shelf with art books in the living room. Artists that I admire. Dali, Kandinsky, and Max Ernst. I took most of them. I tried to keep my mind off the strange burgundy red stains left on the otherwise spotless tile floor. There was also a bookcase in the study. Architecture, stamps, religion, and the purpose of life. Wedged between two stamp catalogs was an instruction manual on suicide. A piece of paper bookmarked a page on the helium hood. A diagram showed a plastic bag over the head, filled with helium through a tube, replacing the air in the lungs. I started to imagine how he got to that point. I thought about all the stuff he had. The expensive furniture, fine china, fancy art books. We had similar hobbies, but were they really genuine interests to him? Or was he just lost, trying to find a reason to live? Regardless, it all concluded with the helium tank in the kitchen. Those stains in the living room. My uncle once explained to me that when the body decomposes, the dead tissue starts to give off gas. The gases build up and bubble until it pops, sending bits of the dead matter all over. In the mortician business, they call these pieces mulch. On the ride home, I cried. I never would have thought that I could relate to a deceased 40-year-old man. And a week later, I got rid of all his stuff. I couldn't stand to have it around me. In the end, it wasn't his death that was haunting me. It was his life.